Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of The Long Dark. We've been tasked by Grey Mother to go and explore and find out what happened in that tunnel. Let me just show whereabouts we're going to be heading. That's down here, which is through down past the Orchid gas station, which we've just been to taking supplies. There's a couple of other places marked on here, the Shortwave Tower, the Milton Supply Cache that we haven't yet been to explore. But it is quite late, so this is actually probably a good point for us to we're going to need to boil up some more water. Actually, having a think about it, what have we got? We've only got a little bit, so yeah, let's do that now. So we're gonna melt snow. Let's do 2 liters, and this will pass a little bit of time for us. We're gonna have to sleep until morning because it is way too dark for me to do anything out there. Cool, that will do. I mean, it is more weight for us to be carrying, but I'm okay with that. The other thing is I've gone through and I've just checked. Most of our stuff is in pretty good condition. There's a couple of other things that we could do. We could potentially, in fact, let's harvest these up. Kill a little bit more time as well. And what was the other thing I was thinking? Yeah, these gloves. It doesn't take long. Gives us a little bit of supplies that we're going to use for other things. Now, some of these items are better at protecting against wind chill, like this one. Overall, I'd rather just go for plain warmth. So let's get rid of the windbreaker. We'll harvest that. And I don't know whether that's the right move or whether we're really going to suffer because of that later on, but we're doing it anyway. Yeah, that is in much better condition. So, harvest. And this will free up some of our inventory. It'll give us some more materials for repairing other things. We're definitely going to get rid of that scarf. And luckily, we're actually quite tired, so sleeping until morning will work well for refreshing us once I've got these harvested. We did get a lot of hats. Okay. So here is the bedroll. Let's say we sleep for 8 hours, and then we'll eat something. That'll improve our condition as well. It will certainly restore our fatigue, make us very hungry, oh, and very thirsty as well. Alright, well, let's drink something right now. There was me saying, oh, we're not going to need that windbreaker, and then what do I hear outside? I hear a lot of wind. Okay, as far as food goes, peaches. Yeah, let's eat the heavy things first. Man, it is really blowing up a storm out there, isn't it? And we'll eat the dog food. I know it's disgusting, but it is a lot of calories. We'll probably want to drop off a lot of this stuff on the way in our little supply cupboard. I'm going to leave this bedroll here because we have one in our inventory. So let's see what we've got in the way of storage in here. And then we'll start heading up towards the tunnel. Yeah, we can put stuff in the lockers. Ah, and they can hold 30. Brilliant. Okay. So let's have a look at our food sorting by weight. We'll keep some with us, of course, but we don't need much. We can drop off these as well. Okay, for fire starting stuff, we definitely don't need all the books. We'll transfer all the papers because we've got plenty. We'll keep that. Yeah, we'll keep that. We don't need all these matches. Matches for days. They weigh almost nothing, but they do weigh something. Okay, so we've got tinder plugs, we've got some newsprint, we've got some... Yeah, that seems reasonable. We don't need all of this. Drop, drop. Drop a pack of these. My word, that was the worst interface. Sorting by weight did not help us at all there. We'll keep one pack of these on us, and the same for painkillers, antiseptic, and rosehip tea. Clothing, we are wearing everything. Tools will leave a pry bar behind. We may as well leave the metal shard. Oh, it actually just vanishes. Fine. I guess we could have repaired it potentially, but... lantern fuel, unless we get a lantern, that's not much help, but we'll keep it on us anyway. We'll keep the can opener as well. We'll keep the sewing kits. We'll keep the rifle ammo. And we'll keep the line. No items of these type may go in a container. Ah, okay. Well, that's interesting. And yet sticks can. Now if you do it that way, do the feathers vanish? No, they don't. It's just weird about how it does. So you can get them in the container, you just need to be cheeky about it. Okay, so we have a separate storage that's separate from the metal containers that we were using in here. I'm going to have to actually take stock at some point and then just like write it all down. But even when you're in your inventory, time still passes in this game, so it's important to not just wait around for stuff. Now, it's not too far for us to go to the gas station, but we're not going to run or anything like that. We're just going to keep going at a reasonable pace. Our condition is almost up to full, so that's great. The other thing I'm going to want to do at some point is sharpen our axe. You know, use that whetstone up properly. Bring its condition up. But that doesn't have to be now. That can be when we've run out of daylight. I remember as we came up here before, there were wolves around, so we're going to have to keep our eyes peeled for those. Just to make sure we don't get caught unawares. Get all the wildlife sounds. It really, really, like, messes with your head when that happens. That is potentially harvestable. If there's no wolves next to it, that could work quite nicely for us. I can hear it, but I can't see it. It's being ravaged. There's no meat left. Well, there we have. There he is. God, I dislike when it saves like that. So this would be the point where they were logging at the edge of town. Tell because of the massive, massive logs that are around. It looks like a path that leads up there. I like how we walk a little bit faster on the road. Oh. Crashed prison transport bus. Alright, let's look through all this stuff. Prison transport manifest. Okay, so if prisoners got loose, maybe they found Astrid. A clue! And that's only slightly creepy. Okay, well, we know that the prisoners came through. Yep, we've totally done that. Nothing more to find here. I think we should start heading back. And in fact, let's bring up the map very quickly. We could investigate just a little bit off to the left here. It is starting to get cold. Well, we are starting to get cold. I'm not too worried about that because, of course, we're going to be able to manage that. Oh, geez, as long as it doesn't end up like super blustery storm. Alright, we'll go up here. I do want to see just where this goes. If there's anything interesting back here or not. And it's sort of on the way.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
So we've got portaloos, we've got this truck. There's something in the truck. Antiseptic. And a bank deposit key box number 20. I guess we're going to go and check out the bank then. Who knows what we'll find. It probably won't actually be that interesting, but... I'm very tempted to try my hand at hunting rabbits again while we're out here. I have seen a couple dotted around. There's one.
Goddamn freezing.
Nope. That did not work. Due to the unfortunate accident, the Milton and Area Parks Board can no longer condone the use of climbing area within the park boundaries. Additionally, recent seismic activities brought the safety of several common routes and climbing sections into question. Oh. Well, that's probably indicative of what happened. We do have that risk of hypothermia. Oh, there is something else up here. Okay, we're going to properly investigate. Nothing else. That looks like it'll get us in out of the cold for a moment. Okay, warming up. Yay! Grape soda. And more underneath. Okay. What else do we have around here? We could break these down. Oh, more flare shells. First aid kit. That's almost certainly going to be useful.
This will come in handy.
An emergency stim. Ooh. Will provide a short burst of energy, then you'll collapse from exhaustion. Great. Search all of these before we do anything drastic like breaking stuff apart. Bits of scrap metal. We're not overweight yet, so we may as well take these with us. Another flare shell. Oh, and an actual bed.
This stuff will come in handy.
And a telephone, but no one to call. Okay, nothing on the notice board by the looks of it. I saw more buildings a bit further up, so let's wander back out. So this is the climbing area. Old man's beard, lichen. Antibacterial properties, okay. Well, that's pretty handy. I wasn't expecting to learn something on this little expedition, but there's always an opportunity. Another reason to pick up all these sticks is I can give them to the old lady for more trust. So we can find out more stuff. So this is a picnic area, although there's not really much going on up here. Benches that we could break down. I'm wondering... Oh yeah, that's a long way down. We don't want to be doing that. Definitely do not want to be doing that. Okay, let's start heading back. It is very cold, we're walking on thick snow. We are not a happy Mackenzie. Once you're out of the wind, you do walk a fair bit faster. Still really want to catch another rabbit, though. I mean, the more food we get, the better. There's one. Just in general. There's another one, actually. Although, I will be the first to admit I am terrible at the rabbit hunting. Yes! Terrible, he says. Ah. Come on, get to it quick enough. Quick, 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 quick. Got it. Kill it. We'll cook you up later. Well, that was an interesting way of doing it. Not the recommended hunting technique. Okay, weapons, stones. We've only got 5 stones left. And as I said before, I am quite terrible at the rabbit hunting. Where the hell did he go? You can't hunt something if you can't keep your eyes on it. He must have gone up here. There's nowhere else for him to have gone. I realise at the moment we're at risk of hypothermia. But it is an opportunity for us to get more solid calories. And hopefully not injure ourselves while walking and climbing around. Let's get these back. No, don't throw more. Pick them up. We'll see if there's another one on the way back. But we are going to head back now. That looked like one just on the rise there. So let's go up and we'll see if we can see it. You can see that wolf stalking around over there as well. That is not brilliant for us. Yeah, he's just crossed over there. Okay, let's go around this way a bit. Ew. Has it been ravaged? Did it just die of cold? It has been ravaged. I am fully prepared to run inside if one of those wolves comes at me. Nope. I think we're safe. At least, safe is a very relative term. Safe enough for the moment. We'll have a little look around this side as well. There's another rabbit up there. And this is sort of going back in the right direction. We might be able to harvest some of these mushrooms as well. Oh, we can! More antibiotic things. And also, who doesn't love eating some mushrooms? Yeah, you gotta live off everything that you can when you're out here. Okay, that'll do. Back to the task at hand, which is hunting-ish. Got it! Maybe I'm not quite as terrible at that as I thought. I mean, I am quite bad, but... Couple of rabbits. That'll do nicely for supper when we get back. I suspect that corpse is completely ravaged.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh, nope. Lots of meat. Let's get all of that. It's going to take us a while, but worth it. 3.5 kilograms of meat. That is a good amount to come by. And as we get more tired, of course, our pack feels heavier, we can carry less. Or at least we can carry less without feeling fatigued. So I think we go back to the old lady's place. Oh geez, there's a wolf right there. Nope. I can hear it behind me. We're just going to go straight inside. I'm not even going to look back. Woo!
Did you find it?
It was there, like you said.
And your friend?
No sign of her. The tunnel's blocked. Looks like maybe an avalanche. But I think she got through before that happened.
Oh. If the tunnel is blocked, that's the end for Grey Mother.
So the tunnel is the only way through the mountains?
No, not the only way through. But my only way through.
Aww.
Grey Mother is tired now. Let her rest for a while.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Okay, well, we got a little bit more trust with Grey Mother. Let's cook up the venison. This won't take us long to cook. We lost quite a bit of condition from being out in the cold, but I think that was actually very worth it for the supplies we ended up getting. This food is going to do us very nicely for a while to come. So that is all the venison done. We're going to need to sort out the rabbits as well. Let's get the meat out of them. Yeah, we'll get the hide as well. We won't bother with the guts.
Damn it. So hungry.
Now, I'm not going to eat immediately. I am going to drink just to make sure we're not completely running out of our condition monitor. There was nothing left on this one. Or... there we go. That's better. That's the one I wanted. So we're no longer at risk of hypothermia. That's good. We'll drop those 2 rabbit bits. We can trade the hide with her, but I'm just going to cook up the fresh rabbit bits first. Because once everything is cooked, we don't need to worry about it going bad on us. Yeah, and because condition heals overnight, as long as you've got like a full belly and full water, I'm not worried about us starving so much. This is probably what I'd do in real life if I got stranded. You know, you ration your food, you get hungry, but overall, you'll be okay.
My friend is out there and she needs my help. Please, tell me how to find her and I'll do whatever I can to help you get out of here.
There's only one thing left to be done. You need to put her to rest.
Put her to... I'm not giving up yet.
On the other side of town, there's a farmhouse. You'll find a key to a safety deposit box somewhere in there. Go to the bank and bring me the box that matches the key. Then you'll understand what happened to her.
Wait, farm? Bank? What's this have to do with my friend?
They left her, didn't they? She needed help, and they let her go. This is how we make it right.
I don't understand.
In the bank, you'll find the answers.
Gosh, she's getting a bit pushy. Okay, we will leave that well enough alone. Although I do want to talk to her to give her the rabbit bits. So, trust, give items, fresh rabbit pelt. Both of those, that's an extra 100. So current trust takes us to 275, so we can ask for rabbit skin mitts. Have to learn to be self-sufficient. Right. When I was growing up, we understood what that meant. When something wore out, we couldn't just go online and order a new one. Have it magically drone delivered to your door. Bah. As a little girl, I already knew how to hunt rabbits and turn the skins into clothes. I'll tell you how it's done. Cool, so we'll have learnt how to do that. We can talk about protection. So there are a lot of wolves around. Watch out, people say they can smell your fear. Could I borrow the rifle? Well, she's going to say no to that, we know. You'd leave an old lady defenseless so you could protect yourself. Yes, I would, actually. Shame on you, Mackenzie. It would be nice to have a bit more protection out there. Surely someone else in town must have owned a gun of some kind. Old Henry McDermott used to be with the Coast Guard. He kept a distress pistol around. Okay. That's worth knowing. Alright, so we've unlocked the blue skin for... the blueprint for rabbit skin mitts, which we could potentially make at some point. But I think I'm going to finish that episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Obviously, we've just basically been to the tunnel and back, but we have done a bit of hunting, we have done a bit of stocking up, and we have progressed in finding Astrid. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you can do so using the link in front of you now. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more The Long Dark. I'll see you soon.